What's going on, everybody? Back making another video game video. Basically, just like the last time before. I know it's been a long while. I made a couple of videos on just gaming, but somehow they got deleted. I don't know how. I've still got to figure that out. But yeah, we're just gonna play Jurassic Park Evolution 2. I don't know if you can hear background noise of Sesame Street, and my 2-year-old daughter is currently watching Sesame Street. So yeah, let's just get to game. So I don't know if you guys played this game already or you have. If those who have played it, y'all know the situation and how to play the game. Those who haven't played it before, it's a pretty fun game. There's this. Basically, you just create whatever Jurassic Park that now you can pretty much set your mind to. Tell you the campaign to this is kind of a little short. A little disappointed, but it wasn't as long as it was in the last one. But yeah, overall it was cool. It was alright. Chaos Theory is pretty fun to play. Obviously you can see that I have not made much progress, but I kind of got a little frustrated. But it's really challenging. This is a really challenging scenario to play, but for me, I mean, this is a little more easier. It's kind of yeah, it's pretty cool. But I guess I could show you the sandboxes I made so far. Maybe. Yep. Okay. So, I made 3. Okay, so this one's kind of like scratch built, I guess. For some reason, when I started this sandbox, my mind drew like a complete blank of what I was doing, and I think it kind of looked like trash. I'm not too sure because I obviously built it not too long ago, but for some reason I cannot remember how I made this to look. Maybe it was just because it was like, alright, I had enough. I used a new bar, but I couldn't, for some reason, I can't remember how it turned out. So we're just going to find out here in a few seconds. And if you hear another voice barging in, that's my wife, and her daughter will just come in now and then. You hear a little bit of screaming. That's my 2-year-old. Alright, let's see what I do. Oh, okay, so I did finish. I think I just said, okay, I think this was good. It kind of looks awful. Mainly now I remember why, because I just could not for the life of me figure out what else I could possibly add, including this weak spot. But I mean, you got your Avery and you got the, well, I guess I should. So I kind of like separated my dinosaurs. I put like the carnivores all together, and then I put all the herbivores together. And it looks like a mumbled jumbled mess, as you can see from the herbivore enclosure. Like I said, I just scratch build it as the best I can. Obviously it looks like trash, and I do apologize for that, but like I said, I was just going with whatever seemed like it looked good. And here's the Avery. Okay, I know I said wrong. Aviary enclosure. I got a few birds in here. And I got the, where are you guys? Oh, there you go. I got a couple of carnivores. I got a couple. Oh, that's the other one. And I got a couple. Jungosaurus. I think the raptors. No, I don't. Oh, that's right. I got Allosaurus. I got Cerator. Yes, I went to great lengths to name my dinosaurs, but you know what? I just thought the names of these dinosaurs stuck pretty well in my mind. I kind of did the same thing with the first one. I'm gonna show you what I mean in the next video I make. But you know, I got 3 Dilophosaurus in here. I should do that. Oh yeah, I got the Suchomimus and where are the other dudes? Baryonyx. Got a few of them in there. And of course, we got the king of dinosaurs, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Got 2 of them in there. Just running around, just so you show see. And then I got this mess. At first, you know, when I was making, it was kind of a bummer that we could not put them. Get rid of this gated wall here, just because some certain herbivores just do not like each other, which I thought it was weird because it was like, you guys all pretty much like the same species, but I guess different. What really caught me by surprise was the Triceratops. For some weird reason, and don't, you know, quote me if I'm right or not, for some reason, do not get along with the Stegosaurus. I mean, I think I could show you. Yeah, there you guys are. Trike. Yeah, you can just scroll over. You can see what they get along with and what they don't. I mean, obviously, you know, carnivores, but this one, yeah, the Stegosaurus, any type of Stegosaurus, and one certain of their own species is a Taurosaurus, and that's, 2 Sinoceratops, 3 Styracosaurus, and one that caught me by surprise was the Thorenziosaurus, which I did not know that the Thorenziosaurus was a herbivore. I thought it was a carnivore just because of the long ass claws they got. But yeah, they actually are herbivores. I actually watched a video on YouTube, a brief documentary on it, and I learned something new. But yeah, you can see what they get along with. They get along with like the Gallimimus, I mean certain other Ceratops, Triceratopsids, along with other Ankylosaurids, and Hadrosaurus is kind of like Paracephalosaurus, and what was the last one? And Scavengers. So I was like, really? Those little dudes? But yeah, and I thought they would get along with, like, you know, other, you know, like the Diplodocus and Brachiosaurus, but I guess they're just kind of weird. But you know, then I just discovered this. I was kind of like, really? So a Patasaurus gets along with a Brachiosaurus. I think they were in different time periods when these guys were roaming around. But I mean, it's been a long time since I've been in science class, obviously. So I mean, obviously, I guess I need a refresher in science. But yeah, so there they all are. Obviously, Diplodocus. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. And then I've heard the game say it like 5 different times. I probably still not saying it, but Not, you know, the Brachiosaurus and the Apatosaurus. My thing is, just because these dudes were massively long, but I was not as tall as a Brachiosaurus, and I'm guessing it's because they had longer necks and they were taller, and these guys were just longer in length, so maybe it was just, you know, I guess size does matter. So, you know, but yeah, so this is a oh yeah, and I forgot these dudes, a Mosasaurus, and I also got Plesiosaurus in here. Yes, I did name one Nessie, just because the fact that, you know, with the supposed Loch Ness monster, I do believe it's real, and I firmly believe it's these guys, and I somehow believe that the dinosaurs found a way to survive their extinction, let alone these dudes right here somehow managed to survive their extinction along with mega the megalodon, yeah, megalodon. So yeah, oh, and I forgot about these little dudes. But yeah, this was obviously a very terrible scratch built, but it was just a first try with when I first started playing this game. And I'll just save this and I'll show you the other two. I mean, the second one and the second one and the third one, I think, panned out better than the first one did. And I'll show you what the second one was. I stuck with Arizona because, to me, it just screamed carnivore, which most people are like, why would you throw them out in the desert? That doesn't really make any sense. But, you know, when you think desert, you think the great mysteries of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Cryptozoology. You think, oh, well, yeah, maybe, you know, carnivore. So I guess that's the theme I was shooting for when I made the sandbox for the carnivores in Arizona. But I mean, that's just me. That's what I did. And when I was looking at other people, everybody else's versions of how they made their park, they kind of made it like really detailed. So I went ahead and tried to make it as detailed as I could, but I was just looking at the desert. It's just, I don't want to put too much cactuses and too much palm trees, and now I got like ancient Egypt out here. So I guess this is what we ended up winding up with instead of the desert Arizona desert theme. So we pretty much just this alone just looks like one of the great pyramids of Giza with the dinosaurs roaming around. So yeah, as you can see now that I realize, I did make ancient Egypt out here. So yeah, I pretty much put all the carnivores all together. I figured, you know, it's hot, so why not make a night scenery so the whole thing is nighttime? Because then it's cooler, so these guys don't suffer as much. But I did tweak it a little bit to where, you know, these guys will last forever. But this is my park, so I will do whatever I damn well please. So, like, you know, I got all the Suchomimus and the Baryonyx together, and then I got the Spinosaurus. Got two of these dudes roaming around. There's somewhere hiding. Ah, there they are. And then what's over here? Oh, Albertosaurus and Carnotaurus. Nope, that's your brother. Yep, nope, there you are, Carnotaur. There they are, moving around together. I was kind of actually blown away that they actually had carnivores actually getting along with other carnivores. So I guess so they all can live together peacefully and hang out, I guess, and crack open a beer and whatnot. Alice. Oh, where the hell did I go then? What was that? Then what was this? Oh, this is Alice. Okay, Alice was. What did I pair you guys up with? I know I paired you up with somebody. Cerator. Whoa, did I make a... Oh, Carnotaur and Cerator. Okay. I thought I made a tragic mistake by adding two of the same dudes. I did not. This is the Tyrannosaur paddock. There's Rexy. And his brother. Somewhere in there he is. TJ. And over here we got the Velociraptor. Territory. I could not, for some reason, think of other names to give my raptors. And I thought, well, the raptors from Jurassic World were good names, so thought, well, let's do Charlie, Beta, Alpha, and I decided to stick with Raptor. And over here, we got, oh, not that. And we got the tiny little carnivores. We got, yeah, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce their name. I don't know how many times I've heard their name. Where are they? Copies. Oh, that's not you. Yeah, they are. Little dudes just roaming around. Over here, I got the Giganosaurus. I got two of them roaming around here somewhere. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I just could not. GG and Giant. Those are the names I chose. Okay, well, I guess I did not put all the carnivores together. I guess I just picked out of the carnivores what were my favorite. Oh. The luckiest or we can't pronounce the name. Okay, yeah. So out here got the great pyramids of dinosaurs out here. Okay. That was that. So that. I didn't really change anything, but it was just a show and tell. And then this one is probably one of my favorites, is one I did in Pennsylvania. So I did all herbivores, and I thought, well, because most of the herbivores, for some unknown reason, cannot get along, I decided, you know what, everybody's getting along. So we're just gonna live in imaginary land where all herbivores get along. I don't care who the hell you are. I mean, I paired up with the same I paired up some species, the same species together. It's like I said, you guys are the same. Doesn't make any sense to me. I just, like I said, I guess size does matter. Maybe that was the issue that these dudes had with each other. But it really gonna matter? Y'all are dinosaurs. Yeah, I remembered it is when I learned about dinosaurs in elementary school was Herbivores got along, carnivores didn't get along, and yeah, that was pretty much it. How I know. Okay, so anyways, so yeah, this forestry in land of dinosaurs. So I figured, you know what? Let's just keep the forest theme only. Let's not do too much of the color trees. Let's just make it more like they actually do live out in the forest. So that made more sense to me, and it really like popped. So I kind of like how this turned out, and this literally has taken me forever. I'm still in the process of making this more detailish. I mean, I gotta go back and maybe work on it a little bit. You know, I think I should. This was the worst. The Jurassic tour was the worst to make because I figured, why not keep the ride safely inside the tour? And I guess in my own head I thought, well, I don't want people getting any bad ideas and crossing, or getting in the way of the tour. I mean, except with the crossing that they have. But I figured, you know what, let's just pretend that nobody can get through the park tour ride without getting themselves killed, even though they're going about like what, 10 miles an hour. But just so everybody could see every herbivore that has roamed the earth. And like I said, I pretty much mixed up with some species together, with the exception of this one. This gigantic paddock, I guess enclosure, I want to call it paddock. I decided I'm just gonna pay homage to the OG of Jurassic Park 1 through 3, and I figured, let's just put all the dinosaurs that we all saw in the first 3 movies together. Meaning that I put, with the exception of 2, because I don't remember seeing the Apatosaurus and the apparently Camosaurus. Camosaurus, let me figure this out because now the name's just gonna bother me. Yeah, Camarasaurus. They're just kind of living with the OGs. Parasaurolosaurus, and yep, I hear you. And the Stegosaurus together with the Triceratops, the Gallimimus, whatever the hell these guys are. Oh, and the Pachycephalosaurus. Friar Tuck, as Roland Temple called him. Oh yeah, so yeah, I just pretty much just figured, yeah, why not? Let's just put them all together. I wanted to put the Ankylosaurus with these guys. I thought, no, it made more of an appearance, I believe, in Jurassic World. But I mean, I just put with some of the newer species kind of together for separate enclosures. I wanted to make one giant open park, but then as I was looking through, as I was making this, I thought, that's probably not gonna work because there is a lot of herbivores, and it just would be kind of, to me, it would look like a jumbled mess. And now that I'm kind of thinking about it, okay, at first it wasn't going to be an entire herbivore park. I mean, I was going to mix it, mix, you know, the herbivores and the carnivores together. As I was making this, which was going to be just for the compies and the other scavenger. But then I thought, well, maybe not. I wouldn't have to. This was originally going to be the Dilophosaurus, and this area was going to be for the Velociraptors, and the next was going to be the Tyrannosaurus. But then I thought, why not just do all herbivores? I pretty much did that with the carnivores. Why not just make one for all the herbivores? And it actually turned out to be a pretty good idea. Like I said, I wanted to make one giant enclosure, open enclosure for them all, but it just didn't seem like it was gonna work out. But to me, I think overall it turned out fine. So I don't see how it didn't pan out. But you know, let me know what you think. If you think I could have maybe done something a little better, yeah, maybe I could have taken that into account. But this is what I wanted to show you, and I actually wanted to show the Jurassic tour. Alright, everybody, we're gonna go through a ride.
Our animals do tend to become quite agitated when a
What I
large storm
did,
or tornado occurs, which
I'll
may
show
be
you
worrying
like
or
the
distressing
areas
for
I
some
walked around, but
guests.
yeah, let
Please
me just
try
show you
not
how
to
I
worry.
made the
Our
Jurassic
park
tour.
teams will
Like,
be on hand to deal with any
just
animals
pretend you're
exhibiting
going off the
signs of
ride and
distress.
you are in a very exciting ride to go on the Jurassic tour. I do not like how slow these things go, and I guess you can't overtake them. To overtake the other trucks either, even if you were just to go
Severe
out
storms
here a
do
little bit.
occasionally pass through this park and can inflict substantial damage upon our buildings and facilities.
Yeah, there's no storms here. It's a very
Please do
peaceful,
remain vigilant during such conditions.
fall-like
And be cautious of any flying debris while the strong wind conditions are active.
scenery we got going on. So we'll just show you the ride and then we'll show you the rest of the enclosures. I don't go too crazy to like miss out on what I was envisioning. Camera spots, we're just gonna go ahead and go right by them. So like I said, as you can see, we're pretty much kind of
You are welcome to take
certain
photos
areas
during the
and I
tour,
guess
but we ask that you avoid
cross.
the use of flash photography,
So
as it can
just
startle the
kind of
animals.
the idea I decided to run with. These bushes took forever just to line them up correctly, make sure there weren't any gaps. And you can see for yourself how long and tedious this took. It took me about like a day or two to actually put together these bushes. So, I mean a day or two. I mean it took some of this took me like almost all night to make, and
With the help of a
my
paleobotanical
wife
team,
was just confused
prehistoric
as
plant
to why I was
can be
putting so many bushes
biogenetically engineered
in one
and then
spot, and
carefully
I had
introduced
to
to the
explain to
park,
her,
forming a
like when
sustainable
you're going
source
to
of
the zoo
food
and
for our hungry
they take you on a little tiny little tour. It kind of was the idea I witnessed with, and so I just pretty much was like, no, that makes sense. Okay, I remember seeing going to the zoo, going for a little tour, and they pretty much had the entire like train tour like closed off just for the train and obviously for the tour, it's just like the other two owners. So it was pretty much kind of like the idea I was made with.
Please be aware that loud noises can disturb our
Yeah,
animals.
a lot of the same
Please
bushes.
refrain from making any sudden sounds.
seeing the same bush over and over, but it's like, not really. I'm a tourist, I'm not really worried about seeing bushes here. I'm going to be seeing what I see in a long time, so what I'm going to see. Very, yeah, so it did not look as long as I thought it was, as I was making the tour. And then as it just seemed like every bush was just number, I mean, I think I put over 3,000 of the same bushes I made. And I did not realize how many bushes I put in until I put the last one in, and then I think it was like 3,115 or something like that. It's just like, didn't even bother to notice it. And I guess when you're gaming, you don't really pay attention to how much you're putting into, but I wanted to put in as much detail as I could, and I did, and then
Please keep your seatbelts fastened while the truck is moving.
Oh, yeah, the gaps that I made there, it just, to me, it wouldn't make sense to put the bushes there, because if I put the bushes in front of the enclosures, well, my guests aren't really going to see much of the dinosaurs, so I guess that kind of just worried me a little bit. You know, when you're paying a good amount of money to take a ride, you want to be able to see. Gee, it just didn't look like the bushes were going to be away until I took the tour for a test ride. Well, let's just see what that looks like.
Try to make your possible.
Okay.
Strong storm.
The driver's standpoint, it just looks like you can't see nothing above your head.
It's an unnerving condition.
So, yeah, well, this is, yeah, they're getting towards the end of the tour here, but to show you what I thought was going to be an issue ride. Just take a ride here. Yeah. So just as I thought. But I guess I'm not going to be able to see anything that really
substantial damage upon our buildings and facilities.
More bushes in front of this enclosure, so thought no. Oh no, it was on this one. Which one was it? Oh yeah, it was this one. So yeah, I just decided not to do it. I remember now. I was gonna put a little more detail here, like maybe add a few things, but then I thought, oh, I don't want to put too many trees or bushes in the way, with the exception of this. But I thought, let's see how it's a big deal, honestly. When I guess start bitching, then just stand up, even though you're told not to stand up while the truck is moving at 10 miles an hour. I don't think I'm gonna fall off the truck, but guess to safety, I guess. Yeah. So at first I had one dreadnought and I had one these dudes by themselves, and I thought, well, everybody's pretty much paired up in 2s and 3s and 4s, and I thought, well, these guys can't be alone, so I decided to give them a, friend to hang out with. Where did your brother go? Oh, there he is. Just hiding in the trees. it just seems lovely to be roaming by yourself and not having, somebody roaming with you. But then sometimes they don't roam together, they just kind of roam separately, alone. I just thought, well, why would you want to roam by yourself? I mean, unless you really want to be a lone wolf of the pack and of the herd, I mean, then, just do you. Yeah, I just added some detail here. I mean, I put like this one. Thought maybe put a little hangout or a little hangout here just to chill. I thought, give it some tranquility, I guess. Then over here, kind of did a little park area for kids just to kind of climb the rocks here, get good pictures if they wanted, and made another one over yonder for here, kind of make it look like it was in the center of the lake, just roaming around, and you can just kick your feet up and just relax. Oh yeah, just a little hangout for the adults to hang out, I guess, and then let the kids run off, and Timmy and Roderick roll around the enclosures for a little bit, and then some of the hotels kind of have dinosaur view and a nice entryway to their hotel. Like this one here kind of made it look like it was one of the fanciest ones here, and just kind of made it look like a couple of these dudes just kind of roaming around next to the hotel. And yeah, like I said, I'm still working on all the kinks and stuff, but I was going to make another enclosure or another park area, but I thought, which one do I want to do this time? And then I kind of just gave myself a little break, because there's a lot of detail, and I've seen other people's videos on YouTube where they went into great detail and a lot of hours being put into, and not that I'm complaining, it's just like, how do I want my parks to look compared to others? I mean, I'm not looking to win first prize, but I'm just looking to show maybe I can, make my parks look as good. Yeah, so I've made those enclosures, well, 3. But later, when I make another video later, I'll show you more detail that I decided to add on to, and I guess we'll do try and make more videos of things I'm making park areas, and I won't be making. I will be sticking around in other games too that I gotta play to, since I got quite a bit for Christmas, because my wife loves me very much. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. So now just keep an eye out. Like, follow, and subscribe to me on YouTube. My handle is capital G, capital O, capital A, capital T, ever, greatest of all time, ever. Yeah, just call me when you guys can. And hope you guys enjoyed the video.